Where are you located?
I'm from Florida.
Florida. Okay.
Yeah.
So, do you have any experience in IT, or have you ever worked in IT?
Actually, I worked as a HR recruitment for IT,
Mm-hmm.
but like I didn't work directly with the MNC companies like IT company. I worked in a consultancy.
Got it. Got it. So you are a IT.
IT
Yeah.
recruitment.
Got
Yeah.
it. Mm-hmm.
So
So
I
why
just
you?
know the outer part, like what are the skill sets people work in IT. That's it. Like those things I know, but I don't know like how they use the tool to work. Like I'm not that good knowing that.
Mm-hmm. No problem. I will tell you. I will explain you in detail, like what are the different roles we have in IT industry, and how to select which role will be best for you. Hmm? I teach
Okay.
business analysis, Scrum Master, project management, and product owner,
Okay.
and also database quality analysis. I
Okay.
mean to say, not the automation testing, but the manual testing, and database also, like SQL and all that. So this training
Okay.
will be purely a practical, job oriented training. I mean, it's purely practical training where I will cover around 4 to 5 real time projects. Means what are the projects I have worked on. uh, I will explain you all those. So this will really help you to understand the projects, the real time environment and real time scenarios.
Okay.
And um, and uh, yeah, I have trained more than 25,000 students across the globe till now. uh,
Okay.
my students are from US, UK, Australia, Dubai, different countries, uh,
Okay.
India and many other countries.
So actually, how this training works out, like so, like you'll be first training, and the placement will be done by you, or like we need to do ourselves all this.
No, I am the trainer. The placement and everything you can talk to the Krish, to this
Okay.
guy, who has organized this.
Okay.
The training part and support part I will provide. Okay. uh,
Okay.
and
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Hi, Kenny.
Hello.
Hello. Kenny, where are you from?
Uh, I'm from Canada, Manitoba.
Okay, you're from Canada. Okay. So, what do you know about business analysis? Why you
I don't
want
know
to learn?
anything about it. Someone actually told me about, just doing it and see how far it goes. Honestly, I don't know anything. I don't know what concepts. I don't know how it's been done. All my life, I've always been into healthcare. So, that was why when I was asking to join, I actually requested that I do something that is going to be useful in the health sector. So,
Mm,
but then I was advised that I should do Scrum.
mm. You want to do Scrum Master? Hmm?
Yes.
Okay. So, Kenny, my name is Sriram, and I teach business analysis, Scrum Master, project management, and product owner, quality analysis, as well as data warehousing, and database concepts. So this training will be a purely, a practical training. Mostly, we will be discussing on the real-time scenarios. I will explain you a couple of projects in this, and this is a customized course. Okay, where not only Scrum or not only business analysis. So this will cover the whole IT part. What I'm trying to say is, when you join the IT company, when you join the IT team, um, you have to communicate with your teammates. Like your teammates will be like developers, designers, testers, okay, database people, business analyst, or a project manager, or a Scrum master, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you must be much familiar, like who is doing which role and what exactly they do, in which environment they work. Huh?
Yeah.
Because you have to communicate with the developer one time, you have to communicate with the database guy one time. So and there should not be any question mark on your forehead every time, hey, what this guy do, what type of communication will be there, what question I have to ask this fellow, huh? Most of the times what happens is when you're working with a team, if you don't know what exactly the other people are doing, so there will be a big question mark, right? Every
Yeah.
Yeah.
time, every time. So that is very, very important. And this training will be from the starting, from the basics. Okay, so even if you know what is a computer, even if you know what is an IT or you don't know, I will teach you from the scratch. Okay, and you can ask me any question at any time. And question in the sense related to the subject or not related. Like for example, you want to know what is SAP, you want to know what is Salesforce, or you want to know something you can come across some new name. You can ask me, no issues. And
Okay, so sorry. Continue.
um, everyday assignment will be given to you. Okay, you have to work on that. If you want time, you can take. If you need any help in the assignment also, I will help you. And even after the training, after the training, I mean, once you start applying for a job, if you have any questions, if you have any queries related to the job descriptions, okay, or anything such, related to your career or related to your job, you can ask me. I will be there, okay, and I will help you out until unless you get the job. And even after getting the job, if you want support, also I will provide you. But that's a different story again. Okay, for support we charge separate. Okay, this is for the training basically. Yeah,
Okay,
please.
so I have a question. Um, okay. After taking these classes, I actually looked something up online. I think there's a certification that you're supposed to do, right? For Scrum Master.
Yeah, for every course we have a certification. For business analysis, we have a certification. For Scrum, we have a certification. So my training will help you out to clear the certification and also for real time. Okay, a real time scenario you will
Okay,
find here.
you issue the certifications.
But I can't issue the certification because certifications are given by some bodies. Okay, like I will show you bodies in the sense like some organizations. Like if you want a Scrum, then we have Scrum Alliance. Scrum Alliance is a company. Okay.
Okay. So how much does these certifications cost? Because from what I'm saying, like um you only undo training, right? And support.
Yeah, but I can't provide a certification. Certification in the sense the training certification you may get, but what I'm trying to say is
Any
the
certification
stand.
will be covered by our side, okay?
Yeah, exactly. And these are some bodies, like where they provide you certification. These are
Yes,
globally
I
active.
know, right? But like how much does these certifications cost?
You can check online. You can see. Um, if you're in US, it show in dollars. If you're in India, it show in rupees. Okay. So Scrum Alliance somewhere around uh, I think $200 or something, 200 or $250 somewhere.
Okay, so by taking your classes, I'll be able to pass exams for these
Yes,
certifications.
yes, 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 yes. You'll be able to. Even the business analysis also same thing, but business analysis is somewhere around 350 plus 150. It may go around 450 or $500. Okay, so yeah, every course, every subject has a certification like project management. If you're learning Java, if you're learning any technology, SAP or anything, every course has a certification, and these certifications are given by some bodies. Okay,
Okay, no problem.
yeah. And for business analysis, we have IIBA.
So, Sriram, will you be helping us to get that certificate, or we have to get this?
You have to write the exam actually. You have to write the certification exam and you have to get it.
Okay. So, for getting certificate, we need to pay separately, or
Yeah, a certification fees will be separate. You have to pay to the body directly. You can see this
okay,
is IIBA, International Institute of Business Analysis. So here there are a couple of certifications.
okay,
Uh, so you can see certification fees here.
okay.
See?
So, even for the placement, we need to pay separately. Like, so for everything, like each and everything, like for
Uh,
training separately, we
The
need to
job
pay.
placements.
You don't want to pay any separate money, okay?
Okay,
For placement process, you don't want to pay any separate money. So it's only for the training. If you need for certification means we can help you with finding the best companies for the certification,
yes,
okay,
yes.
and you just directly apply for the certification, and you can write the exams, and you can get the certificate.
okay, okay,
It
Yes, you are right. So training, I will provide you training
that
and the remaining.
Sriram will provide you the training, and if you have any doubts in the subjects after you got job also, if you have any doubts in that, Sriram will help you to clear the doubts. Okay.
okay,
So, but our placement process will come totally under our side. Okay. Sriram will
okay,
totally cover about the syllabus, the placements, and the daily class recordings. Everything will share by Tectora's side.
okay.
Mm, mm.
Okay. Yeah. Any have any doubts about the certification?
Oh, I'm fine. I don't have any questions about certifications. The job placements. After the certifications and all that, do you help with job placements, interviews, and just
Yeah, I can explain about the job placement in the phone call once the class is session is done. Okay.
okay?
Okay.
Okay, okay, fine. So you can talk about training part with me. Okay. Uh, Fine. Then why do you want to become a Scrum Master? You
Okay,
said, uh-huh.
I I don't have
You have
actually.
no idea.
Trying to
Mm,
like do this as a side also. So I don't know anything about Scrum. I don't know anything. Like I said, my background all my life I've been into healthcare. So I don't know anything relating to tech, business analysis, It's like a new concept to me.
mm, mm,
So it's just something that was I mean, you know, something I was advised to do
mm.
as a side also. It pays. So basically I'm going into it for money.
Okay. Okay, got it. So here I will explain you a couple of roles. Okay. Um, in an IT company, what are the roles we have and which role will be suitable for you. Okay. We'll discuss that first. So basically, what do you mean by IT? What is mean by a software? What is mean by a product? We see, day by day, every time whenever you want to buy a product, or you want to do some transaction, or you want to search something, or you want to send an email, okay, or you want to whatever it is, everything we are doing it online, everything we are doing on internet, correct?
Yeah.
Yes. So if
Yeah,
you take an example of a Facebook, right? Facebook is it's an online social networking site. Okay, so who designed this Facebook? You know how the Facebook looks like, right? It's a colorful graphical representation,
Yeah.
which has, yes, where you can communicate with people. You got it. So who designed this Facebook application?
No.
An IT company. Okay, yeah,
Okay.
software companies designed this. If you take an example of Bank of America has an online banking application. Okay, who designed this online application? What exactly Bank of America is? Bank of America is a bank, correct?
yeah,
Yeah.
So what they do, they do the banking operations like selling accounts, um, giving loans, providing credit cards, mortgage, and blah blah blah. But my question is, who will design this online banking application? Who will design the call center applications?
IT people.
IT people, software companies. Correct. Okay. So organizations like banks, insurance companies, sorry for typo, retail, um, airlines, healthcare, what else? What are the domains we have? Telecom, um, manufacturing, automobile. Okay. Um, uh, many, like there are many industries. Like if you take an example of banks, we have Bank of America, Wells Fargo, JP Morgan, Chase. If you see insurance, we have AXA, Blue Shield, Blue Cross. Correct. We have different insurances, like again health insurance, motor insurance, life insurance, right? Retail, if you see Walmart, Target, Sears Holdings, airlines, if you see American Airlines, British Airlines, Emirates, okay?
Mhm.
Healthcare, if you see United Health Group, telecom, if you see AT&T, Vodafone, manufacturing, we have automobile, we have like Mercedes, Porsche, right?
Yeah.
Audi. So you take any application, even like any domain, any industry, every product here, product in the sense that this online banking application or a customer portal or a billing application. If you see the Walmart or Target, we have billing application. If you see airlines, we have the aeroplane software, the ticket booking software, right? Aeroplane software, I mean, the latitude, longitude, whatever the engine related, the autopilot. Huh? And if you take an example of cell phone, the networking. If you take an example of automobile, like cars, we have like Tesla, right? They all work on software, yes or no?
Yes.
These all are softwares only. What do you mean? How they work? The autopilot system or the uh, online banking or the retail business, online retail like Amazon, like e-commerce applications. These all are softwares only, applications only. So everywhere you see like you find like online, like ATM machines, huh? Mobile apps. So who is going to design this means IT team, software teams. So in a software company, we have a team. There will be a team. A team will consist of project manager. Let me write down here, project manager. Under a manager, there will be team members like business analyst, designers, developers, testers, deployment team, and maintenance and support. Okay, this is the team. Now we'll take an example of online banking application. So now this Bank of America have came up with this project. They are in need of online banking application. They approached some IT company. So here we are from the IT company here. Who are you? You are a team member, okay? So who are your team members? Project manager, business analyst, and other people. So project manager is the one who manage this team, okay? And business analyst is the one who collect the requirements from the client. And designers and developers, they write the code, they write the program. Like, they use Java, .NET programming languages and they design the product. And the testers will test the application. The quality analysis is done. Once the quality analysis is done, then they send it to deployment team. The team will transport the finished project to the client. And once client starting using the product, there will be a maintenance and support. Support will be given to the client. You got it?
Okay. So,
Some
like, I have a question. So, you were saying like business analyst usually collects the requirements from the client. So they will be having an existing client for the particular organization, or the business analyst has the responsibility to gather the clients and talk about the requirements. So they have to like pick up the clients.
no,
What will
business
be their
analyst
responsibility?
got it. So business analyst will join the organization, join the project once the project is ready only. Once the project is
Okay.
ready only. Now let's say uh, Bank of America gave this online banking project to some IT company. Okay, some
Okay.
IT company. I will tell you we
Mm-hmm.
have two types of IT companies. One is a service-based IT company,
Okay.
service-based IT company, and one is a product-based.
Mm-hmm.
Means in earlier days, I'm talking about 20 years back or 25 years back, we used to have only service companies like TCS,
Yeah.
Infosys, Wipro, Accenture, um, IBM, um, very less companies like, where they like Deloitte. So these are some of the IT service companies. Okay,
Yeah.
they used to provide services to different clients. Who are the clients? Mean, see, these are the clients, like banks,
Yeah.
insurance companies, retail, and all this business. So at that time, what happened was, um, I mean, these IT service companies, they used to charge a lot. They used to take a lot of money from the client because they take the profit. You got it? I mean, for example, if the project is 1 million, they charge 2 million for that. Why? Because the TCS also has to earn money. You got it? The service charges and employee salaries and the tax, correct? And the software license. So this used to be very much huge. A small example I'll tell you: if you cook a dish at your house and you go and order a food from outside, you go to a hotel and have it, so there will be a cost difference or not?
Yeah. Sure.
Of course, correct?
Yeah. The
Yeah,
cost will be less when we cook at home.
exactly.
Yeah.
You got it. So earlier days, these industries, they used to depend on IT service companies. But later on, what happened? Later on, what happened is these product companies, they have started their own IT, like Bank of America. They have their own IT company now. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes, Wells Fargo, they have their own IT company. United Health Group, they have their own IT company. That means they established that they came up with their own infrastructure. They came up with their own kitchens now. Now what they're doing, they have started cooking their own dish now. You got it? Ah, so that is the reason, there are plenty of IT jobs across the globe. Why? Because every country, every continent, every industry, every area, every industry, they need software applications. As I gave an example, designing a car, you need a software. Inside the car, you need a software. You got it? Ah.
Yeah.
If you just take an example of a bank only, how many projects there will be in a bank? Around 100 projects, I can say, in a bank, as I told you, like ATM, online banking, loans applications, credit card, customer portals, call center applications, mortgage related, loans related. Again, in the loan, we have automobile loan, personal loan, right? Property loan. So
Yeah.
everything works online only. Like, for example, you go to bank. No need to go to bank. You want to apply for a loan. What you do? You go to the bank. You go to your account, the online banking or the mobile app. You go, and there is an option known as like apply for a loan. Correct? You go and apply there, and automatically the parameters the system will check based on your income. Correct? The system, no manual effort here. No one is sitting behind the screen and calculating and giving you the loan. No, the system automatically approves the loan or rejects the loan or shows it. It will show you that how much loan you can get. You got it?
Yeah.
Even the Amazon also, you go and you buy a product on Amazon. Do you think someone is sitting behind the screen and accepting your order. No, no manual effort. No one is there. Just the system is taking your order and system is delivering through humans. That's it. Even the delivery process, just the delivery boy will come. Okay, but everything works online. So
Mm.
everywhere, even an automatic watch, if you see, a computer, if you see, everything works on software. So that is the reason, these product-based IT companies, I mean to say, when I say product-based means like Bank of America, United Health Group, Wells Fargo, okay,
Mm.
Tesla, Facebook, Yahoo, they have their own IT companies like Apple. They are not taking help from any other IT companies. But still you have these IT service companies in the industry. Why? Because some organizations, even if they have their own IT company, sometimes they need some manpower, they need some technology, in an emergency basis. They can't hire, they can't bring new software in their company. So they outsource their work to these service companies. They outsource. Like, you cook rice at your home and you order a curry from outside. You got it.
Mm.
Sometimes you do, right? You want to eat some sweet now, what you do? You don't have that much time to buy that sweet. Of course, you had a nice dinner, but you need some dessert. So you order a dessert. You want to have an ice cream, you order an ice cream. You can't prepare at home all of a sudden, right? Yes. Still, the IT service companies provide some part of the production, some part of the development, but not. And there are some small companies, so small organizations, where they can't afford for an infrastructure, for an IT infrastructure, for a software team. At that time, what they do is they take help from service companies. You got it? You understand the difference between the IT service company and product-based IT company, and the reason why they came up with these uh, uh, infrastructure with their own IT companies to save money, to save time, and for more flexibility. More flexibility. Like you're feeling hungry somewhere in the midnight, okay, 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock in the night time. Where do you go? You think you go out and have food in some restaurant? No. If you have your own kitchen, if you know how to cook, yeah, you can just make it at your home, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. And you asked me something, right? Coming to business analyst. Yes. So your question was whether the business analyst is responsible for bringing these clients, correct?
Yeah.
No, business analyst is not responsible bringing these clients. The responsible person is BDM. BDM means business development managers will be there. Okay,
Yeah.
and that too only in IT service companies. If you are working in IT service company, then you need clients. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Otherwise, if you're working in Bank of America, then why do you need a client? You're already working your own projects. You are developing your own projects. Then why do you
Mm.
need a client there? Tell me. You got a job in Bank of America to work on an online banking system. Already project is there. So you no need to go and get the project. Okay? Only service companies like TCS,
Like
Infosys.
only the small companies they gather the client. The like the role of business analyst will be that way in the small concern. Because I
No.
have worked in like as a recruiter, I was working in one consultancy. We used to have a business analyst. She used to gather, like she used to get clients from outside. Like she gets requirement for us. She does that. So I thought
And
same thing will be also here. Like
no, no. No business analyst is going to get a client. Nothing.
oh,
It's not a marketing, it's not a sales, or it's not getting the things. So we have a separate person, we have a separate team known as business development management team. So these people will travel across the globe. They travel across the globe. For example, if you are working as a business development manager in TCS, okay, so you
mhm.
travel across the globe, you communicate with different clients, and try to get projects for your IT company. That is
Okay.
right? Business development manager. I understand your question, but here, professionally, officially, business analyst is nowhere related to getting the client. However, business analyst job is to collect requirements for a particular project. Now you got a project. What is that? That is online banking project you got. And who is going to, I mean, the IT company hire a team where you have a project manager. The project manager will handle this project, that is online banking application, and the other people like business analyst is the one who collect requirements, who gather requirements. What requirements? Requirements means what? What is this online banking? What all it should have? Like it should have a login page. It should have an accounts option, fund transfer option, bill payment option. You got it? How this transaction happens. All these are the requirements basically. Business analyst and explain to the technical team, explain to the designers, developers, and testers. So you're nowhere related to getting the projects or bringing the clients. In outside
Okay.
industry, which is not IT, if you take an example of which is not an IT company, you got my
Mhm.
point. Like you're
Mhm.
working in a marketing company, you're working in some sales company, you are working in some retail industry. There, the business analyst means who have to get business. But in IT industry, business analyst is only the person who collect requirements for the client.
Okay.
So if you take an example of an insurance company, if you see a business analyst there, then yes, that business analyst will go and get customers, okay, clients. But this
Mhm.
business analysis is not that.
Okay.
This BA is to collect requirements, to understand the need. Okay, you go and ask the bank, why do you need this online banking? What is the purpose? Okay, who is going to use this application end of the day? Who will get benefit out of this? Huh? What type of benefit the customer will get, what all the features it has. It has, um, the fund transfer, it has a checking account balance, it has a detailed statement, it has opening a fixed deposit. You know, right, how the online banking works. uh, so those all requirements you have to collect, put it on a paper, and hand over it to your technical team, and the technical team will write a code and design it.
Okay.
So you will be a key responsible person. Why? Because if you miss any requirement, if you, I mean, if there is a misunderstanding,
Sriram, sorry for the interruption.
yeah,
The new candidate was joined. Okay, after this
okay,
session, after this, candidate.
okay, I'll talk, no problem. Okay,
Alpana, I'm audible. Yeah, you can continue this.
do you have any doubts, Smita? You understand what BA?
No. Yeah, I'm good now. Like, I can understand.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any you having doubts in the Scrum Master means you can ask him. He will
Yeah, I'll
explain
tell you
about
about
the
Scrum
Scrum
Master
Master.
also. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good. If I have any question, I guess I'll just email.
Kenny, so let's talk about Scrum Master here. um, Instead of project manager, there will be a Scrum Master basically. Instead of project manager, there will be a Scrum Master. You got it? That means, um, uh, the traditional models, if you see, the traditional models, I mean to say, like before this agile methodology, agile in the sense, quick process, quick, a fast development, a very, very quick development. Um, as I said, when you get a chance to work in a product-based IT companies like Bank of America or Wells Fargo or United Health Group, what they do is they don't follow these traditional methodologies. Means they don't follow the old style of work. You got it. So at that time, this project manager will become a Scrum Master, because we follow a Scrum life cycle, a Scrum methodology, or a Scrum life cycle. So when you're working with the Scrum, we have a Scrum Master, We have again the same like designers, developers, testers. Everyone is same. Just instead of project manager, the Scrum Master will handle the team here. Okay, Kenny, got it? So Scrum Master role is mostly
Okay,
managing the
okay.
team, make sure the team is on the page, working on the same page or not. It's all about management. You're nowhere related to requirement gathering or you're nowhere related to business analysis. Business analysis is different, Scrum Master is different. Scrum Master is a manager role who manage the team, who take care of other areas. Okay, wherein business analysis is the one who take care of requirements gathering, documenting, and all that. And Scrum Master is the one who manage people, who manage the team, who manage the work. And both come under
Okay.
management side only. Both are management roles. Okay, so both will have a communication and need to communicate with the client, need to communicate with the IT company. You nowhere concerned about technology. You nowhere related to designing or development part, writing a code or something.
Okay, no
Any-
problem.
And I can see Alapana Singh, right? How can I spell your name?
Yeah.
Alpana, right? I can see Alpana here. Alpana, can you hear me? Okay, maybe she's on mute. That's fine. Any questions?
No, the classes, can it be scheduled to, like, can the classes be arranged so it fits into my schedule?
I didn't get you. You want a separate
When
session?
the classes starts, um,
Class, yeah. Class, Mr. Krish will tell when to start. Okay.
yes, because I go to school and can I take classes when it's comfortable for me?
Yeah, you can take. You can talk to Krish. We
Okay.
can decide the timings. Okay, and we can start the training. No problem. We can start it immediately.
So, Sriram, how long will it take to complete business analyst course if I'm starting?
Maximum 30 to 35 hours. Okay, maximum 30
Okay,
to 35 hours, and this will be purely, as I told you, right? It's a pure job oriented practical training. So you don't need
okay,
to study a part separately. You don't need to do some research online. Don't do anything. Just take my classes,
okay.
do the assignment, daily assignment. That's enough.
Okay.
No
So
need
it
to
will be
go and.
like daily basis or like and
It
like based
depends.
on our comfortable.
It depends. It depends on student to student. Some people take
Okay,
only on weekdays. Some people take only on weekends. Anyone you can choose. Either it is a weekday or a weekend. Okay, any day you can
okay.
choose. I think we can go with weekdays, like Monday to Friday. Yeah, that is also fine.
Mm-hmm.
And the session goes for 1 hour every day. If you
Mm-hmm.
want, I can. Yes, if you want, I can even teach you 2 hours, 3 hours a day also. But it depends again. Uh,
Okay,
we can customize the things. No issues. You have the flexibility. You got it. Yeah.
okay,
If you want another session, separate session also, I can take. No problem because here Kelly is for Scrum Master and you are for Business Analyst, right? So
yeah,
if you want to know more and more detail, I can take a separate session. We can discuss more in that. Okay, Kelly,
okay.
you got it?
Hello, hello.
And
Yeah. Hi.
Hi, this is Alpana. Can you hear me?
Yes, Alpan, I can hear you.
Yeah, I tried to joining, and I think my speaker I didn't give the permission in phone, and so I missed everything.
No problem. I'll tell you again.
Okay,
No
thank you.
issues. Okay, so Alpana, where are you from?
I live in Mount Olive district.
Okay, so you are here for business analysis training, right?
Yeah,
Okay. So do you have any idea what BA do on a project?
I'm making business analyst do making plan for like software development.
So basically, what BA do is business analyst collect requirements from the client. He collects the
Okay.
requirement for a client. For example, if you are designing take any cell phone, you're designing a cell phone, like
Mm-hmm.
what exactly the cell phone is, what are the different features it has, what requirements it has, the features like making a call, sending a message,
Mm-hmm.
installing the apps, all that, how the mobile has to work. So all the
Mm-hmm.
requirement you collect it from client in the sense, for example, you are designing it for Apple company, or you are
Mm-hmm.
designing it for Samsung, or you are designing it for a Sony, whatever it is. You
Mm-hmm.
collect all the requirements from the client and
Mm-hmm.
explain those requirements to your technical team, to your IT team. Uh,
Okay. So the
so
main job is to collecting the information from the client and give to
yes,
the development team.
exactly. That means
Mm-hmm.
on one hand, you are taking all the information from the client and
Mm-hmm.
you are analyzing it, you
Mm-hmm.
understand it, you
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you put it in a proper way, you put it in a proper documentation. Because see, I say
Okay.
something to you, I may share some
Mm-hmm.
document to you. That may be in a very high level, that may be in a very, not in a
Mm-hmm.
proper order or not in a detailed way, correct? Uh,
Okay.
like I say like, hey,
Mm-hmm.
I'm the client and you are a business
Mm-hmm.
analyst, and I will tell you,
Mm-hmm.
hey, we are looking for a ATM machine where customer can withdraw cash from the machine. This is a very high level requirement. That's it. Mm. Now what you have to do? You have
Mm-hmm.
to analyze. You have to ask me the question. You have to interview the client. You have to squeeze me. You have to pull all the information from me, asking like,
Okay.
what, how, okay, you understand ATM means, okay, it gives money, but you can ask like what, how it works. Then I keep on telling you as a client, there will be a card scanner, okay, where I insert this, where the customer has to insert the card, then the system asks for the password, correct? So step
Mm-hmm.
by step, all the requirements you have to collect it from me, and then on the other hand, what you are doing, you have to explain this to your technical team, your IT team.
Okay. So making and putting in proper document and handing to the
Right.
team, right? So there is no role of making plan for it, right?
No, no, no,
Plan in the sense how it's gonna be developed. There's no
no. That is
connection in
done
it.
by the
Okay.
no connection. No
Okay.
connection. I mean to say, the
Mm-hmm.
project manager deal with those things like how much time, how much budget, and
Like a
uh,
SRS document, those the other team handle, right?
exactly, exactly,
Okay.
exactly. Your job is to collect all the requirements from the one
Mm-hmm.
hand by using different techniques. When I say, the interviewer
Mm-hmm.
may ask you, how did you
Mm-hmm.
collect requirement from the client? So you cannot
Mm-hmm.
simply say, I asked them, I call them. You can't say like that, right? So we have some techniques and methods. We follow some techniques like Moscow technique, Zachman method,
Mm-hmm.
requirement gathering techniques and methods. You follow them. These are some proven, successful proven techniques and methods we have. So you follow them and you collect all the requirement. Then next you have to explain
Mm-hmm.
it, right? When you are explaining, how do you explain? If the interviewer will ask you, how do you explain, means you can't simply say, I have sent an email, I have conducted a
Mm-hmm.
Zoom meeting. Not like that. You have to explain in the form of some documents, like, business requirement documents, functional
Okay.
requirement documents, through wireframes, through flow charts, correct? Different
Mm-hmm.
ways of explanation. But overall, your job is to collect the requirement from one hand and explain the requirement to the technical team from to the other hand. Okay. Uh,
Okay.
and make sure that your technical team understand the requirement properly. That means what you should have? You should have good communication skills. Yes. You
And,
should have good
and
listening.
analyzing. Yeah.
You should have very good listening skills, because if your
Mm-hmm.
listening skills are weak, again, you may miss the requirement. Correct? You should have good listening skills, then you should have good documentation skills, and then you should have good explanation skills also, because you are explaining the requirement to your technical team. You got it? You have to explain them in a better way. That's it. This is what business analysts do.
Okay.
What are the challenges? If you couldn't understand the requirement properly, the project may fail. If you are not a good listener, you know, there will be a
Mm-hmm.
misunderstanding in the requirement. If you are unable to explain the requirement to the technical team, if you're unable to deliver the requirement to the technical team, means if you are weak at explanation skills, again the project may fail, because technical team just take the information from you. Whatever you say, they design it. You got it. uh,
Yes.
that's it. You were nowhere related to technology, no need to learn any code or nothing like that. But moreover, here I will teach you SQL also, database concepts also, and I will touch base on all areas like project management, Scrum, agile methodologies, testing. Every area I will touch base in this training, not only BA. Okay, so that you can easily work with the, so that you will have a very good communication you can have with your team members. If you know what developer do, if you know what tester do, it's easy for you, right, to communicate with them and understand their
Mm-hmm.
language.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. And here I will
So
teach
will
you
you be
4 to 5.
covering also? Will you be also covering W something they are saying one app like?
Okay, I'll tell you. Tableau is a reporting tool, so that is a different story. The people who learn Tableau, they have a separate job. We call them as business analytics. Business
I
analytics.
hear like
Uh,
some people are saying business analysts are using it. Visio, W.
Using, yeah, Visio is different. Tableau is different. Visio is a drawing tool. Microsoft Visio, Lucid Chat, Balsamic. These are the wireframing and drawing tool. Suppose you want to draw a flow chart. Suppose you want to draw a screen, like how the page looks like, how the login page looks like. Okay, there we use these tools, right? Visio, Lucid Chat, Balsamic. Uh, if you are generating a report, for example, you are generating a report like a revenue, profit, loss, revenue. So such report, Tableau. Tableau is different. You got it? Microsoft Visio
Yeah.
is different. These are different tools. Okay, don't worry, I'll tell you. But you no need to learn tools. That's what I'm saying. Because if you learn reporting tool, you'll become a report developer, not a business analyst. You got it?
Mm-hmm.
But I will show you.
Yeah.
I will tell you what exactly this reporting tool do and all that. Like Excel, we have Microsoft Excel. In Excel, we do some calculations, right? Sum of
Yeah.
X functions, all that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, those tools will be covered, like Visio, Lucid Chat, Balsamic, those will be covered, and I will touch base these reporting tools also. But I don't teach you in detail, because that's a different story. Means you'll become a report developer now, not a business analyst. You got it.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah.
yes, but you should have an idea. That's it. What is that? That's what I told you in the
Yeah.
beginning, right? I will touch base all
Yeah.
the areas so that there won't be any question mark on your forehead. Yeah, that's it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Any questions?
Yeah, I have a question. As
Yes,
Sunita
please.
says, talked about the tools. So business analyst doesn't use those tools to
Business
making a
analyst
report.
use, no. Report we don't design, right? Report is a technical job. You tell to the reporting team. You tell to the reporting team that, hey, what do you mean by report here? You tell me, like a customer data, okay, the sales data. You got it. Generating a revenue, showing the profit and loss, showing the expenditure of the company, employee salaries, correct? Employee attendance. These are the reports, right? Reports
Yeah.
means. So why do you design such reports? Like how much sale happened, how much revenue the company generated, how much business happened in a Walmart? Why do you design such reports? You don't design, but you tell to the developer to design such reports, because you are a business analyst, right? The
Yeah.
client is looking for a revenue. A client is looking for a profit or a loss report or a revenue report or how many customers have visited the store. Such reports, if the customer asks, you tell the requirement to your reporting guy, the developer, that hey, you know, client is looking for A report. A report should have customer data, product data, sales data, and the revenue and profit. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, yes.
Uh,
So,
we take an example
Sriram,
of,
I have one more question. So
yes, please.
actually, like us people, so we are new to IT. So we don't know what is like exactly going on like inside the IT and how the skill set works. So without knowing that, if we are going and working as a business analyst, and you are saying something like we need to question the client, like
Mm,
what are the exact requirement, what they are expecting, everything like. But
mm.
without knowing about some particular tool or the how that skill set perfectly works, how we'll question them.
Okay, see, for example, I want to design a online training site, website. Okay,
Okay.
I'm a trainer. I teach couple of technologies, and I'm looking for a website. What will I do? Let's say I approached you. Okay, you guys are business analysts. You are working for some website designing company or some IT company. I approached you and I explain you like, hey, my name is Sriram and I'm looking for a website for my training center and all that. Good. Now you tell me, what will you do as a business analyst? In general, I'm asking you. Forget about the IT company and all that. I just approach you and I asked you, hey, I'm looking for a website for my training center. What will you do in general?
So in general, like what are the features exactly like you are looking like I'll be asking like what are the main things you want to develop that software?
Website is just a website. It's a
Yeah,
company where,
just
I'm looking for a training center. So
yeah,
what
what
will
is the
you do is, uh,
purpose?
exactly, what will you do is now, see, irrespective to your domain or whatever it is, you are just new. You just joined in a new company, in a training, in a website designing company, an IT company, and I approached you people. I called you, and then what you do, you schedule a meeting. Correct? You schedule a
Yeah.
meeting. Yes or no? Huh. You say like, okay, Sriram, we'll do that. We'll conduct a meeting. Why don't you come to our office, or else we can connect through Zoom meeting, okay? And we can have a
Mhm.
video call or a audio call or whatever it is. Okay.
Okay.
Now what I'll do, I'll start as a client, because I'm the client. I will start saying, hey, I have trained thousands of people. Now I'm planning to start my own training. So I teach so and so. Everything I will tell you or not, you tell me, because I am looking for a website, right?
Yeah.
Everything I will tell you, right? Yes. Now you got the information
Mhm.
that okay, he's this
Yeah.
fellow named Sriram and he want training institute and he teach these technologies. Everything documented means I will share the document with you. Whatever I'm looking for, I will write it on a paper and I will share it with you. Maybe a PDF file or a Word. We call it as high level requirement. What is that?
Mhm.
High
High
level
level
requirement.
requirement.
Ah. Now you go through that. I will tell you. Anyhow, I'm explaining you that I teach so and so technology, business analyst, scrum master, project management. The training period is 35 hours, 30 hours. This is the fees. Correct?
It's 7 o'clock.
Everything I'm telling you. Okay, you collected all the information, even it is on the paper. Now tell me what you do after this. In general, I'm asking.
So
Now you analyze it. You analyze it. Correct? You read my document. You listen the you analyze it. Now you got some idea, right? Okay, so
yeah.
this is what he's looking for. Now some questions will come in your mind. Yes, you can say, okay, is this only for this area or anywhere? I mean, is it offline or online? Correct? uh, and how the time zone works, and something like that. Even I don't know, as a client I don't know, so your job is to analyze it, and you ask me a couple of questions. When will you ask those questions? When you really understand my need, then only you can ask. You got it?
Yeah.
Yes or no? When you really understand what I'm looking for, then only you can ask, otherwise you can't. So that is your job as a business analyst, to analyze the things. And the most challenging part for a BA is, sometimes client may request you to come with an idea or a thought. You got it?
Yeah.
Sometimes I say like, this is what I know. Please help me out. This is what I'm looking for, and please help me out. If anything is there, please add into my bucket, okay, or tell me. Then what you do? You look into other websites, correct? What you are doing? You are doing some online research. You are looking into some other training websites, and there you find some option like some unique options, where you have a video sessions of training, where you have an online training, and you can help me out with that. Yes or no?
Yeah.
You can suggest me, right? Ah.
Yeah.
It's not mandatory that you have to suggest, but a little bit. Sometimes, client may be very busy. Client may request you, or based on your experience, your previous experience, your previous work, your maybe from your education background, you are good at that subject. So I can expect as a client, yes, you help me out. Okay, now end of the day, what happens? All the requirements are formed, correct? All the information you got. Now what you do, you have to put it in a proper way, in a proper documentation. Draw some diagrams by using these tools like Visio or Lucid Chat. Draw some flow charts, like how the page has to look like. Just explain it to the technical team in the form of this documentation. So tell me, do you think is this I mean, do you think you need to know about the technology, or do you think you need to know about the domain first? No need, right? Technology, no
Yeah.
need, right? Uh,
Mm-hmm.
Technology, no need
We
because you
just
don't.
need to learn Excel, PowerPoint, all those in clear. That's the
Uh,
main thing I would say.
yes, yes. Excel, you no need to learn because Excel is for reporting purpose. Excel
Okay.
is a reporting tool. In Excel, what we do is we do calculation, like
Mm.
sum of x functions and all that. Do you design pie charts, graphs? We don't do that. You must be familiar with Word, PowerPoints, okay, mostly because the PowerPoint slides, you have to explain things through slides or documents. We use mostly Word and PowerPoint,
Okay.
not Excel. Not Excel. Excel is a reporting tool. Clear?
Yeah.
So you no need to know about any technology or anything. Don't no need to know the Tableau or something like that. Why they
Okay.
asked you in the job requirement about Tableau, I will tell you. Because maybe that particular project requirement is for Tableau, means the project is about reporting. Like for example, Reliance, Reliance company, right?
Yeah.
uh, Mr. Ambani, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So Mr. Ambani has multiple businesses, like he has Reliance Jewels, Reliance Oil, Reliance Clothing, Reliance Footwear, Reliance Electronics. Got it? There are
Yeah.
more than 100 business, or let's say 10 businesses across the globe. 10 businesses, just imagine. They are into telecom, Reliance Telecom, they are into fiber optical, there are many. Now, end of the day, this guy, this Mr. Ambani, before going to the bed, okay, at 12 o'clock or somewhere before going to the bed, he carry a iPad. What is that? He carries an iPad, and just before closing his eyes, before going to the bed, he just open a he just click on a link where a pie chart will open. A pie chart. You got it?
Yeah.
A pie chart. Pie chart means, right? The round
Yeah.
one, which
Mm-hmm.
has multiple sections like colors. Like, um, like I will show you here. Hold on. This will take 2 minutes. Something like this. Okay. These are the pie charts, right? Got it. So let's say the first color
I
may
don't
be,
see anything.
huh? Pardon?
I don't see any screen like that.
Is it sharing?
Yeah, now I can see.
I was sharing my
Yeah,
desktop that
yeah,
time.
now it's visible.
Yeah,
Oh,
now it's visible.
I was explaining everything on an Excel sheet. You didn't see all this all
No,
the
it
time?
was just your
No,
Gmail was open.
that was Gmail. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was sharing
I
my
thought it
screen and
was just audio, so I didn't ask about that.
Yeah,
oh
same
no,
same here.
I was explaining everything here. Whatever I'm saying, I'm writing here.
We
Okay,
missed
no,
them.
okay, no issues.
Maybe if
We can
you
have
have a video of that recording video, you can send us. Maybe
we can
we'll
even
see
have
it.
we can even have another demo session if you want, no problem. Okay, let me continue. So this is a pie chart basically. You know, where I was talking about Mr. Ambani. Now, before going to the bed, he will check like, okay, let's say the pink color shows the gold, Reliance Jewels business, and this gray color shows Reliance footwear. You got it? So what
Yeah.
he's doing is just he opens the iPad and he just click. Okay, he can see, okay, this much business happened here, this much business happened here. And if you want to see particular area, he click on this pink one, it opens a new window, a report will be opened. In the report, it shows like this much of revenue generated, these many customers have bought and all that. Are you following me what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So this is a reporting tool basically. Who will do this? Such pie charts or reports means the Tableau team or the reporting developers do that. So my point is, as a business analyst, this is the requirement you collected. What is the requirement? The requirement says client want to see a pie chart with all the business, in the percentage with the different colors. So that requirement you collected and explained to your technical team, and the technical team, the reporting team generates such reports, such pie charts and such reports. Okay, uh,
Mm-hmm.
and hand over it to the client. Are you following me?
Yeah.
Yep, yep.
So tell me, business analysis designing this pie chart? No,
No.
No.
no. How BA will design this? Because this is a purely technical. This is a reporting tool. We use Tableau, Excel, MicroStrategy, SSRS, reporting services. There are so many tools. We use those tools to design these reports. Now, one more thing I will show you. You're able to view my screen right now again.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
See, look at this. This is a report. You told about Tableau, right? Tableau do such things. You can see
Mm-hmm.
the item, the art of something, and the January $246, February $346, March $184. See, you got it. This is a report. So, do you think business analysts design such reports? No. We explain the requirement. We explain this requirement to the technical team, to the reporting team. Those people design these reports. How do you know that?
Okay.
How the I mean, how do you know that client is looking for what type of report? What information should be in the report? Means business analyst will write a requirement here.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Got it? So these all are tools like
Mhm.
this is a MicroStrategy like Tableau.
Okay. So I see like for business analyst, they are looking especially experienced person. Why is it so? Like, why are they not taking fresh here?
See, every job they look for experienced person only. Obviously, if you are looking for a cook at your home, will you hire a fresher or what? Logically, just
Obviously
think
professional.
logic.
But
The
even a
same,
smaller concern, they are looking for an experienced one. That's what I'm thinking. If the MNCs are looking, if that's fine. But
see,
even the small concerns, they are looking.
why? Because you know what happens if they take a fresher, they have to provide you the training, and there is a chance of doing mistakes. And these projects are like pretty big clients you will be dealing with. If you do a small mistake, there'll be a big disaster, and they don't have much time also, right? They don't give you enough time to, if you're a fresher, it will take a lot of time. That's the reason when you undergo the training and when you do some assignments, so you will at least you can perform 50 percentage instead of zero. Yes or no?
Mm.
That is the reason people take trainings. Uh, and you put some experience. After the training, you can easily show 7 to 8 years of experience with my training, because I cover around 4 to 5 real-time projects in this training. So you can even show these projects that you did this. Okay, I will explain you end-to-end process of a BA and everyone what they did in the project. Okay, those projects will help out.
Okay.
Freshers, taking freshers is very difficult. Again, what happens is you have to take a fresher, then they have to train you, right? Instead of
Yeah.
that, if you take an experienced person, it's easy.
Yeah.
Mm. Okay.
Because I've never seen like Indeed or LinkedIn, any opening for fresher. It will be
Yes.
like at least 5 to 6 years of experience
At
they are
least,
looking
at
at.
least. Yeah, obviously, because you're dealing with
So
a
in that
million
case,
dollar project.
so in that case, how it will help like us fresher, like if we are just going into training and
This training
completing
will
it.
help you. This training will help you because this in this training, as I told you, right, I will teach you some projects. I will show you, and assignments also will be given to you. So with those assignments, you will get the real feel. I will ask you to do some tasks.
So
I'll give you a
still
real time
like
scenarios.
the companies will be looking our
Nine
profile as
to
a
nine.
experience.
No, you have to put some experience right on your profile. I don't know
Okay.
how you're planning to approach, but generally what people do is people show some experience on the resume.
Okay.
They don't apply directly. They don't apply as a fresher. Um,
Hmm.
they will show minimum 6 years, 7 years, sometimes 5 years on their resume. If you put fresher, no one will. No, no, you don't even receive a single call.
Yeah.
So that's the reason I will give some projects. Those projects you can show on your resume. Even I'll prepare a
Okay.
resume for you end of the day.
Okay.
So I will put all the projects and those projects I will explain you. Okay, and
Hmm.
those projects you can show on your resume.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Any other questions?
I think I'm good.
Okay. If
No
anything is
question.
there, yeah, if anything is there, we can connect again. Okay. If you
Okay.
have any
Sure.
other concerns, if you want to talk one on one, yeah, sure, you can. We can connect and we can discuss in
Okay.
detail.
Okay.
I have a
Sure.
question.
Yes, please.
Yeah, the question
Sridham,
is
I
the
can leave, right?
yeah.
I'll just leave the call.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can.
Thank you so much, Sridham.
Yeah, the question is actually, are you going to help us to arrange any interviews with company, or you have some
That you
update?
can discuss with Krish. Yes,
Okay.
I think they will help you in that because I am
Okay.
related to the training part. Yes, of course
Okay.
they will help you out. Just once again check with Krish. Okay. Mm.
Sure. Sure. That's it. Thank you. Thank you, Sriya.
Yeah. Okay. Bye bye.
Bye.
See you.